consent form and release the original birth certificate from Hawaii, because it will show that it was obtained based on a statement of one relative only, who simply, probably the mother or the grandmother, who didn't want to bother with going through immigration, with paying immigration lawyer.
I understand. Now, Dr. Taitz, you're an Israeli citizen, so people could argue that your whole reason for doing this is because Obama is pro-Arab and anti-Israel. Now, I don't agree with that, because my good friend Joe Farah has been on this almost alone for 11 months, and I know you and he know each other. And I had Philip Berg on this show a year and a half ago on this issue. Do you know who Philip Berg is?
Oh, I definitely know.
No, okay. No, what I'm saying is, one of the reasons that the media will pick you to talk with you is because to them they think you're going to be an easy target, in that you're an Israeli citizen and they can make mincemeat out of you because you're so far away. The reason they won't pick on a Philip Berg is because he's a Democrat. He's always been a Democrat, and he's a former assistant attorney general for the state of Pennsylvania. So there are many people who are starting to ask the same question. So let's cut to the bottom line here. Let's say it's proven that Obama is not an American citizen. What happens then?
Well, first of all, I'd like to qualify. He can be a citizen, but not natural-born citizen, meaning that either one of his parents is not a citizen, or he was not born in the country, or both. If that is the case, then according to the 20th Amendment and requirements of quo warrantor, he needs to be removed from office immediately. He does not even qualify for impeachment. And in this situation, Biden does not become a president for 3.5 years. He becomes only a pro tempore president for a couple of months until a new election is scheduled. That's it.
Dr. Taitz, I have followed this from the outside and not gotten involved because some very good people have been following it. It's not my issue. It's your issue. It's Joe Farah's issue. But, you know, when Obama was running for office, I said on this program repeatedly that this unknown senator from Chicago's wards would not even pass an FBI background exam to become an FBI agent. Obama could not pass an exam to become a Secret Service agent because of his past associations with some dangerous people. Do you agree with that?
Absolutely. He wouldn't be hired to be a janitor.
Jump to the janitor. But listen to the issue, though. I think that you ought to remember this, Orly, because they're going to keep hammering you. And you ought to say, are you aware that Obama could not have passed a Secret Service background test to become a guard to his own office? Meaning he couldn't become a Secret Service agent because of his associations with Bill Ayers. That alone would have disqualified him.
By the way, if I may just mention one thing, the reason most of the media is attacking me because I ended up being a leader of this movement, because I have 170 plaintiffs that signed up to be my plaintiffs. I actually already had one win where I filed a case in the state of Georgia on behalf of Major Cook, who stated, I will not deploy to Afghanistan until Obama his vital records. And military has folded. Military simply revoked his orders to go to Afghanistan, which showed the whole nation that they have no cards to play, that Obama has absolutely nothing, because if he would have been legitimate, the U.S. military would not be revoking the orders of a high-ranked officer to go to Afghanistan.
All right, Dr. Taitz, let me ask you this. The average person listening to this show may or may not be aware of this issue of, is Obama an American citizen? You don't believe he is. What can they do to get to the truth of this matter?
Well, if you are a member of the military, and specifically if you are somebody who got orders to deploy, if you were injured in Afghanistan or Iraq, if you lost a loved one, anything that happened after January the 20th, when Obama took office, you have standing. And you can call me. My number is 949-683-5411, 949-683-5411, and you can be an additional plaintiff. You can go.
Wait. Where is that phone number? It's here in the U.S., correct?
Yeah, I'm here visiting. Actually, I'm for a few hours, and as a matter of fact, we will be going back to the Soviet Union. My parents are celebrating their 50th wedding anniversary, and I promised them that I will take them back to the old country. And my sons are here with me, and so are my parents. We'll be going to the airport at 3:00. Now it's 2:00. So in an hour, we're going to go to the airport.
Where are you in America? Which state are you in right now?
Well, right now, actually, I'm in Tel Aviv en route to Kishinev, but...
I'm sorry, you're in Israel. Okay, so it's tomorrow in the middle of the night. I got it. By the way, where is Kishinev? It's in the Republic of Moldova. Where is it in relationship to, let us say, Poland?
It's very close, very close.
Well, it must be very, very interesting for you to go back to a land that was under the tyranny of communism for so many decades, and a land that is now seems to be turning back in some ways to this tyranny. And here you are, from a former communist regime, trying your best to blow the whistle on what's going on in America, because you see what is happening in this country. Repeating history in terms of it becoming much like your former homeland, step by step, day by day, and you believe Obama is this stealth character leading us into that darkness.
Absolutely. You know, there is another thing that your listeners can do. They can lobby their congressmen and senators, just form small groups or large groups. Now in August, all of them are in their home districts. Go there, demand meetings, and demand that they bring this issue to the Judicial Committee hearings. Do you know that any Judicial Committee of any state, any state House of Representatives, any state
Interesting.
Senate,
well, Dr. Taitz, I wish you great luck. Congratulations on your parents' anniversary, and I have one note of advice. When you come to Washington, do not go jogging in Marcy Park.
Oh, okay.
Okay. At least you have a sense of humor. Dr. Orly Taitz, thank you very much for being on the Savage Nation. It is 49 minutes after the hour. I'll be right back. Savage.